The other thing which got a lot of people upset, and I am definitely in two minds about this, was when the emir, was handing out the prize, and that's fine. It's customary to have heads of state and whatever from the host nation. He gives Messi that would look like a robe, which is called a bisht, which traditionally in that part of the Arab world basically is a sign of respect. It means you are a guest and you're a friend and whatever, right? Somebody commented, given some of Hugo Lloris's view, whether Hugo Lloris would have gotten one if he'd wanted to. I honestly don't, as France captain, I honestly don't know the answer to that. It does, to some degree, raise the issue, though, because this is something, leaving aside, the gift side of it, it's not like after France won the World Cup in 2018, somebody put like a traditional Russian Cossack hat on, or in 2014, whatever Brazilian accoutrement you wanted to have.
Sure what that would be,
or in 2026, are you going to give somebody, a cowboy hat or a sombrero? I don't know. Like, this is not part of
it shouldn't be.
The protocol. It's not part of the ceremony. Now, again, if they went and they spoke to FIFA beforehand and they said, hey, the emir would like to do this, it means something to him, and FIFA say fine, I have no issue with it. It is the FIFA World Cup after all.
Yeah.
I just think to some degree it is something that we need to think about. If he did it on his own because he was there and he,
this is what I'm going to do,
and he says, I'll just put it on because I'm here and nobody can stop me, that would be bad. I would assume, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that that's not what happened. They have a whole protocol for this. They went through it. And maybe even they told Messi and Hugo Lloris, presumably beforehand, that, hey, if you win, you will be getting this gift. Now, if that's what happened, then FIFA should tell us, I think. And they should let people know.
Then
that would really deflate the whole thing. They
that's
said,
okay then.
Yeah, I think this is a new thing that we're doing. Again, I don't believe the emir would just decide, oh, look, I'm here, I can do whatever I want, right? These guys are all leaving in the next 24 hours,
But when you see, when you go back to the people that were getting on the pitch, you don't know if there was any protocol for this trophy.
That was part of the thing which didn't sit well with me. But if we want to make this something, something symbolizing, because, and this is the other thing for me, right? I'm going to stray a little bit about my experience in Doha. This was as we said, first World Cup in the Arab world, in a majority Muslim country. First World Cup in the Gulf. It's a chance for cultures to mix and mingle and all this stuff, right? Which is part, I think, of the value of the World Cup.
And there was a lot of mingling going on, wasn't there, in Doha? There wasn't because there wasn't too much drink, there wasn't so much fighting going on between fans, and we didn't have all those problems.
No.
That was a much better World Cup in terms of
From that perspective, 100%. Equally, I don't know how much contact there was. The people who were there, I don't know how much of Arab culture and Arab world they got to see. Because ultimately, you're staying in fancy hotels for the most part, or containers, neither of which are particularly part of Arab culture. There just aren't many Qataris. We've spoken about this before, right? 3 million people, 300,000 Qataris.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.